He's got it and still on his feet. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right. Hashing the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Webb. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Payne. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Clemson is quick to the line. The play-action fake. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. What a catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. The give to the back. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Webb. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
He'll start this drive firing. Got his man downfield. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. First down here for the offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackle is made after the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, between the coaches who have matched wits in this game and the players and the unforgettable moments, the Palmetto Bowl is must-see TV, and today is no different.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. To throw, it's Webb. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that pass picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He'll pull it down. Keeps it and gets the first down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. The Tigers putting down a big paw print right now as they start to pull away from the Gamecocks.
Man, I think you kind of get this here we go again feeling. Clemson had the upper hand in this series for a while now. Clemson always talked about, always loved. South Carolina's got to answer.
I feel like Clemson's been winning on the recruiting trail between these two teams the last several years now, and I think that's really starting to show itself on the field today.
The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yard.
Oh, look out. There he goes. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Got room at the 35. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. At midfield, he's got room. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Tackled immediately after the catch. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Webb. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
South Carolina.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They scored here. We're in for a ball game.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Blocked! The heat got to him. He's got it and going the other way. Touchdown, Clemson! And the punishment has been extended. On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over Hawaii. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground after he gets...
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Madden. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He's going for it all. And this will be caught at the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Madden. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Getting some heat. Still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep. Because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. Third down.
Touchdown, Clemson! And the pummeling has started. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now
He's got it on the left. Off he goes. He's at the running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. Keeps the legs moving. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Madden. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver. They get the completion.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Clemson will send the punt team out. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. They'll throw it on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll leave it with him. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
It's complete, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air, it's Madden. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field